Back in the factory. So I came up with an idea that I want to see how well it'll work. And it looks like those did finally paint. So, save and reload. If your paint is not applying, should allow it to apply. Alright, what do I have for resources on? It's a bit loud. What do I have for resources on me? I think I got enough to experiment with this. So I had an idea for how to make everything a little bit more hexagonal. Kind of, if I'm going to run with a B thing, I should go, I guess, full B. Would that be the words I want to use? Full B. So let's find a little flat spot I can use. This honestly isn't too bad. Let's see. I gotta trim this a little bit. Avert your ears. Oh, I got too much stuff on me. Sorry. I'm getting rid of those. Don't need all that. Don't need all that. I need space is what I need. That's at a premium. Okay, so I'm not going to build a full size. I'm going to build more of a scale model of what I'm thinking. So, the idea basically being that if I have, let's go with three foundations, and I make these ramp in some way up to the next level around them. Then I have space to add another set of foundations for the second or maybe 1.5 floor. Then using this again to build what would end up the roof. Oops. The roof over it. I suppose I'll add one more for the diagram. There. Oops, that was not what I intended. Not either. Click. So I might... Okay. I suppose I just want to make those the full size then. Otherwise it looks a bit strange. Okay then, so if I was to scale this up a couple levels, you can kind of see this hexagon formed. But if I was to scale this up to maybe much larger factory floors, 5 wide, 10 wide, and then create a larger ramp for it, I can see using the ramp sections as the transport network between the hexagon tubes that can then be stacked up and out in any direction. Let's see. It's like, yeah, this might be a bit that runs to ground floor. And then I suppose part of the choice is, do I build it up or do I build it down? And do I want to use ramps or do I want to use something like the tilted walls? Alright, let me get my head together. Do I want it to point east-west or north-south? Let's do east-west, I guess. That's the way this one's facing. So, where can I start a test bed for this? Because I want to turn this into that instead, I think. I suppose I could build it as a layer around. Because if I need to change this anyway, and this is my start point. But this one's only 3 wide. That's not really as big as I want it to be. I think I'm just confusing myself and I just need to put something down. So let's delete these. Don't need any of that. Watch, waving that around, I'm gonna accidentally delete something that matters. Oops. It's a big rock. Not sure what to do about the big rock. Suppose if I just build it up. Start it up here, maybe. Oh, come on. That didn't work. That didn't work. See if I can integrate it into it at all. So if I start this, say, here. It does brighten things up quite a bit. Let's see. Let me clear this up a little bit. It is a good funky. Say we were to make them 5. wide. Oh. No. 6 wide? That's gonna clip there. Put that away. Let's see, 6 wide. Right on top there. This direction. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm not gonna put as much effort into cleaning it up this time. I'm just gonna get the big stuff, I think, out of the way. This is gonna be in the way. I'm sorry, tree. Goodbye. Okay, and I don't want that additional level there, but I kind of need something to get it up there first. Hold on. Building aid scaffolding. This is now 6 wide? 3? 3. No, cancel that. Now, I actually think it's gonna be high enough I can just walk around underneath it. Is it? Don't fall off. I can't tell. Soup. That's a bit more than I've placed before. Let's see if this hexagon idea works on a bigger scale. So I'm going to run it this way. And I suppose I should pick a size on how many wide I want each of these ramps to be. Maybe 3? Let's try 3. Right now I'm only doing them 2 in length, because then when they come back, that would give me a 4 block high section. 16 meters, I think. So if I take some of these, add them on. This will be the next floor beside it. The bottom of the next hexagon. Many down? I'm not sure if 2 up is the right decision. No, I'm gonna do 3. 3 up. Whoa, I almost ran right off there. I felt that. Should add the way back up. So 3, 6. And these are intended to be theoretically infinite in length. It's already taller than the other building. Well, I did build up higher too. I shouldn't be that surprised. Alright, now let's build above. See how this looks. Once we've got it in a bigger size. I'm gonna die doing this. I'm just gonna fall right off. All the way. It'll just be bad. Oh well, be more careful, I guess. I mean, I did pick up the railing. I should probably add some. Actually, that's not a bad idea. I'm going to do that. Here. On, I think... these bits. Well, no. I suppose they'd have to go up. Because this is supposed to fill in this. Yeah, so the main place I want railing then is going to be along the edges. Yeah, I can't have a fall hazard. The fencing adds some legitimacy, it feels. Uh-oh. Whoa. Are these just 10 long? Did I make them 10? So I had the first one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then 3 down ramps. Right here, is it? Yes, right. These ones. Oh no, not a concrete. Don't do that to me. And getting too close to that cave, I probably woke up one of those things. Well, I guess there's still stuff going into it, so it's not fully out. Boy, I'd chew right through this. What's it looking up there? Is it starting to actually look like a thing, and does it look more like a strange TIE fighter? Well, I need to get up there first. I need a better way to get up there first. Alright, it's got some size on it, I guess now. Also, I'm beginning to think maybe painting it might be more difficult than I thought. Because I haven't really given these the defined edges. Although I suppose I could with doors or something, but no, that doesn't work. I'll have to think about it. Oh, I didn't have enough to build that last time. Alright, right across. I want to get a good idea for at least how this is going to look once it is sized up. Okay, it's not perfect, but gives me kind of a vague idea. Yeah, I think that could work. I had an idea for some way of expanding it that would leave more space for compartments between levels, but I can't remember how I intended to do it. Sorry about that, I'm back. So I came up with an idea to help give me that extra level to have proper walls to paint. And in doing so, I came up with a very awful idea for a very uncomfortable space. Let's just do a couple layers. We'll do one layer here. Just want to test this out, see how well it might work. So, if I put those there, and the idea is to maybe have one level of wall. And since they can kind of attach, yeah, it doesn't look the most comfy. I can get inside. Yep, I can. And I can stand up inside it. Little lack of headroom, I guess. But changing these foundations into more of this kind of design. It still doesn't really solve my issue with trying to paint them against the wall. I guess maybe if I increase the size... Let's see. I do like this little crawl space idea. I think it's pretty funny. It'd be so uncomfortable. Gotta go run some cabling under the house. This is more reasonable, and I suppose connecting this size of ramp to it. Let's see. I guess the only real way I'm getting to is see if I can get a side to paint. No, there is a way. I need the tilted wall. That's what it is. The tilted wall is what I need to do what I'm looking for. Let's see if I have any tickets waiting for me. I get running start. F4. I think the... is there about 5 rollover? Nope. I really should probably move this awesome shop over next to it. I only typically use it when I'm right. Just picked up the tickets. I might as well put the place to buy stuff right next to the place I get the tickets. Let's put that. A little close. And there was that color green I liked. Was it this one? That one. That I wanted to paint the objects inside these buildings with. I'm just kind of running with the two ideas right now, and I'm gonna see which one I like more as I get further in. I think the green floor would look nice. And I guess that's... well, I can do the green floor in the other one. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe that's how I'll do it. Alright, so I've got a few tickets there. You just dump some stuff into here, so... actually, I'm gonna upgrade the belt first. So I'm not waiting as long for this to clear out. Can it eat flowers? I don't remember if it can eat flowers. I'm thinking, while I'm here, maybe I should just make the thing to let me get the capsules. Eventually I'm just going to rebuild the whole shop right next to it. Aww. I overdid it. Broke it. I don't know how much I needed. That was probably far too much. These don't even need refilling. What activated then? If everything's running at regular capacity? What set it off? I guess I'm just gonna do the lazy thing right now. I have other stuff happening. I don't have time to deal with this. Just ram them right full of it. You gonna start now? Good. What was I doing? Oh yeah, trying to get enough tickets. So I dumped some roughage in there. What else can I drop in there? That'll give me more. These give me a good amount. Let's just chuck those in. I know they're worth a decent amount. Oh, I can get rid of this one crystal oscillator. That might give me a chunk. Alright. 5 coupons. I think it's 5 coupons. Watch it be 6. Oh, good, it was 5. Alright. Oh, I could use the ramp walls for helping close off the edges too. That would be nice. So, let's get back up there. And try out a tilted wall instead. And see how that looks compared to using the 4-meter ramp foundations. Because I'm not sure if they're actually at a higher angle or not. The 8 meter might be. Okay, so this one is not. That's good. Wait a minute. It's just, or is it snap to the top? I keep wanting to look over the edge like it's Minecraft and I'm just gonna fall off the edge. Okay, it just puts it over top. But using those instead, because I can still walk up them, I think might be a decent solution here. Because then I'll still be able to see that wall section. And then I could still do 2. I might still do 2, just to keep this nice and open and plenty of space to run stuff through it. Because I think the intention of how I want to build this is that the foundational pieces, which are going to be these sections, I'm going to replace this foundation with these 2 walled sections. And then come off of it with these walls. Let me just delete this one so you can get a better look. Oops, I gotta build it a different way. Oh, there we go. But using those walls, tilted wall pieces, to build the ramps, because they will be a lot thinner and still allow me to have that 4-meter rise instead of the actual thinner foundations that only do 8-meter rise. The other ones do a 2-meter. Actually, how's that worded? It says 8-meter. Oh, 8 by 4. It's the width. 8 by 8. But this one goes up at 8 as well. Nah, that's too much, I think. I mean, yeah, this angle is not a lot, but I think it's workable. Maybe I'll just expand it up to 4. Let's delete all this. Try not to hit the space elevator by accident. I like the new filter when deleting. It's a good thing. Now, G. The filter is with G, for anybody that doesn't know. You hover over an item that you want to filter, hit G, and then hold Control to select as many of them as you can, and delete it. And with it filtered, you won't delete things you don't intend to. Okay, so let's build this bit. I'm going to start it as a test here, maybe? This bit of floor? I suppose. Let's just start with that. Foundation, these are gonna be 1 meters. I should just delete a bit more of these. Okay. I'm gonna copy this to give me some space to put these walls. So, I do need to change... Which part is it? If this is going to be the bottom... I think I'm thinking about this wrong. Crap. I thought and I did it wrong. Let's see what happens. I'm going to take the wall piece, layer in the way. Yes, I know I am. I can't really attach it pointing down. I may have to do something a little different to get them that way. Oh, that was almost correct. No, it's just not going to let me. So what I can do instead is just attach, I think, one of the ramps. This right? No, that attaches to the bottom of that. Is that how that goes? I'm just confused now. What did I do? It's supposed to be the 1 meter. Let's see. Alright. Stop and think about it. I want this section of wall to be the ramp that I walk up. I suppose what I would need to do then is to add enough foundation for me to snap the first of these ramps on. Okay, there we go. I hate that workaround, but that's what we did. And now I should be able to attach it to the... What? What? That's not where it was going to go before. Okay. Oh, I saw it. I can overlap these. I'll do that. That was a pain. Alright, so that gets me up to that level where I suppose I intended for that room to go for the belts, but then I'm not sure how to get to the other level. Maybe 2? Okay, let's see if we can use the 8 meter for something. Actually, I should probably check to see if I can even walk up the 8 meter. Can I? Alright, we can. That'll work. It might look a little silly, but let's try it and see if it actually is. I can get rid of this. Don't really need that right now. I need more of these walls. So the idea that I'm having is if I alternate each ramp between the tilted wall 4 meter and the tilted wall 8 meter, something might happen, but I'm not sure. Alright, let's just add these walls here. I wanted this to be a door. Alright, that's one. Let's try 2-layer. And then those ones would be off of it like that, hopefully. Add the floor up above. I suppose if I need to, there might put ladders between the inner foundation and then the room above. Yeah, because I'm only intending for these to be, well, we'll see. I'm hoping these are only the 2 width. But I need to check. Block that off. Move the door. There. Okay. And then hoping this works. So that's 2 down. So what I want to do is add a couple foundation. It's supposed to be 3 wide, but I guess I never did that. I'm just gonna go ahead and make them all ramps for now so that I can work through this. So I have 0 idea if this is gonna work. That shouldn't even be there then if I'm gonna do it this way. Should it? What about... No, let's just finish trying this way. Or I go thinking about some other way that hasn't occurred. So if this is 3 long, where does it put it? At a level 3. So I could raise the foundation up to there. I'm unsure if that will accomplish what I'm looking to do. I feel like I'm confusing myself more and more as I do this. Actually, if I cut it back, if I go down to 1, I think I can get it to work. What I'm looking for. Oh, let's see if this works. I think I gotta do it from out here. I'm wondering about if I can take these ramps. I want to build like a second one pointing down in some way. But I think the only way I'm going to accomplish that is I need to force a foundation. Rude. I need to force a foundation there. And then place the wall. No, I need another one, I think. Alright, so what I'm thinking here is my really uncomfortable crawl space idea taken to the next level. Of each level then is this little block. And so there are 2 pathways. One being the routing pathway, and the other one being a nothing pathway. I think this might work. I hope this works. So then I can add these ones here. Maybe I should add these foundations first. Ooh. Oh, there we go. Super comfy. Can you add tilted lights yet? Can you tilt the light? Will it work? If I try to place it in here. No, it doesn't. This might be a place where I can take advantage of Lumen then. And light it up with some signs instead. Cause it's not really gonna work that well. I can't see a thing. Wait, I do have a flashlight. Which button is that? B. So with my handy dandy flashlight, now we can take a good look at how this will work. So I don't think I need this anymore. I think that was an interesting idea. Maybe somebody will find a use for it. Let me know if you do. You're just getting into all kinds of things, aren't you? And then I want to expand this one. I need to like bop him. Well, I just said that, now he's gonna move out of the way. That's happened a couple of times where I've mentioned, hey, if you don't move, I'm gonna have to bop ya. And then he goes moves. So, that's good. Now, place these down. Uh-oh, no, that's that weird one. I can't figure out what's going on with it. So I'm just gonna get rid of those. Build them that direction, and trim out the rest of this. I actually think this could end up a really fantastic modular idea. Very useful. I have zero idea if anybody else has done it. The only other Satisfactory channel I watch is Let's Game It Out. And that's not exactly a Satisfactory player you might want to emulate. You might accidentally emulate, but I don't think most people go into it searching to emulate. I am gonna need those ramps, aren't I? I could cram a ramp in there as a way of blocking them off. But then I might want to increase the size. Nah, I'll just wait until I get the parts to do it better. A few more of these. And then time to try the second level. I think this should work pretty good. So this two-size one was a nice idea, but I'm not sure that's going to be what I'm going for now. I think just the one, and then keeping it that 6 height will work pretty well. I think I can route a belt through there. Can't I? Can I not mount a belt on these wall bits? Okay. Now what do I do? Now what? I suppose I could go back to my 3 idea, but I didn't like that. I really liked this idea. I thought this could work. I like the really uncomfortable floor space. I think that's hilarious. Let's go check if there are conveyor belt upgrades you can get from the awesome shop that I gotta get up there. Actually, there are conveyor belt like organizational aids that exist on the shop, such as belt mounts like these. This one and this one. So these allow you to attach a belt to them to run them to other pieces that you've attached belts to. And they can usually interact with each other. Not that one because I built it too close, but you get the idea. But there are ones that attach directly to the wall, there are ones that now attach directly to the ceiling, and I'm hoping that I can use one of those to attach there. Otherwise, I think my only option is going to be to use the conveyor walls as a means, and maybe in between the 2 doors, or maybe like on either side of the door, place a conveyor wall. Actually, that might be the best idea to do it. But I need 5. And I wanted to get these instead. Oh, wait, I need both. Pain. It's just pain. I guess let's look for a second at other things. Roofs. Can I attach stuff to roof? Can I attach a thing to the top of a roof? If anybody knows, please let me know before I pay tickets for it or for something else and then find out it doesn't work either. Alright, so I'm gonna go and see if I can finish out hypertubes, I guess. I need pipes. I guess I really need a better way to get awesome sync points. A better thing I can put in them. Did I ever actually put a chest on the end of this? On the end of my... damn it. On the end of the pipes. It did. Okay. Just grab a few. One more. And I don't need those. Steel? How much do I need? I don't need any. I'm good there. I suppose the... I keep hearing things. I feel so thrown off now that that didn't work. It don't need to be there. Okay, let's just look at this and see what we might want to do. I really want enough space to see the edge of the building so that I can make sure that it's painted. And the other thing is just that it feels like this is way too steep, but I don't know if the other tilted wall that is steeper is too steep, because this one would give a much better hexagon look, I feel. Like if I'm just to attach it to the end like that, that is much closer to how I might think a hexagon would look in that circumstance. Oops, let's stop that. Alright, I have tilted corners. I'm feeling tilted is what I'm feeling. Ah, screw this building. I'm gonna go do something else. Awesome sync points. So, if I want awesome sync points, my next thing I need to do is get stuff to the space elevator. And to do that, I need smart plating. I believe it is extensible framework and automated cabling. You're helping by being here. Can I make gunpowder? I don't think I have the stuff on me to do it, but do I have access to it? That actually might be an equipment shop item. It is, black powder. Coal and sulfur, I believe. I don't really have enough of it, though, to justify spending it on that. I do gotta drop off this stuff. Log. I hope I did that right. I didn't just gum the whole thing up. I think I can use that for a research here. Which one was it? Was it this one? No, it's not that one. Mycelia? Yes, the mycelia fabric. Oops. Alright, so now I can make fabric, and that gives me access to a parachute, extra hand equipment slot, and a way of making synthetic fabric. I don't really need that right now, so I'm just going to stuff those in there. Layers, maybe? I'm still trying to think of a way to make that hexagon work. I think I can. I think I might have to go back to that 3 idea, but to integrate the 8 meter... Well, I need to check if the conveyor wall can handle that sort of climb. Let's see, what am I doing? Suppose let's get the concrete block thing. Let's do that. I just scanned. I didn't intend to for anything. What is it? Encased industrial beam. Alright, so we're gonna do this, and I'm gonna find a concrete node that's over by the steel production and just get something started. And I bumped it. And there probably is a concrete node right over here. There's a ton of them just scattered everywhere in the game. Here's one. Uh-oh. Where? Something wants to pick a fight with me. There he is. Actually, hold on 1 second. It appears the cat is hungry. I'll be right back. Alright, the cat is happy now. He's a good, happy boy now. Do I even have... I don't have any of the mining machines on me. So I need to make a couple. And by couple, I mean one. Now, I don't want to think that a concrete node, limestone node, protected by one of the spitters, but You never know. Actually, depending on what it's near to. Here it is. No, I think that's the desert out there. The other spawn location. Maybe? What's that? I don't know. No, I don't have enough to do that. And I should have been running cable with it the whole time, but I didn't. Come on. Kept missing. I wanted to hit it while it was in the air still. I just need to run this belt over. Now I think this belt's only going to output at 60, so we'll just put a first level belt on it. Since I'm wasting our resources on anything else. Jump. Okay, now the encased industrial beam is steel beams and concrete. So I need to...
Relaying message. Hello,
You be quiet.
This is Paternal Figure. I have taken ill and need your help to find a cure.
I need to convert steel beams into it using an assembler. The only cure is more cowbell. A little bit like a weird crab, and then they just spit gas at you because you're on their turf and they don't like it. So this, oh wait, that's not anywhere close to what I wanted. This still needs to be turned into concrete. I can't just run the rock straight into it. Alright, so how many can I do? This takes 45, so I'm not going to be able to add any others. It'll just have to be this one.
Harvest.
And to add a storage container on the end, because the encased industrial beam is used for the level 4 plates. So you eventually want plenty of it. Of course, like with tier 3, its use is very limited because the encased industrial beam is a bit more costly to make and time intensive to make. A lot of people just end up waiting for aluminum because you can produce much larger amounts of it. Just realized I haven't got the rebar gun yet. suppose I can deal with him the old-fashioned way. Get back here. Here's something glowing. Hey, a slug. Alright, one slug down. I had thoughts about going around and grabbing some hard drives while I'm on the steel level, just in the hopes of getting steel screws. Like I said, I would probably end up avoiding to do, but I might do it anyway. Or I might just forget. I don't know yet. It's a gamble, either way. Should save though is one thing I should do. Save regularly, save often. Okay, so let's see. What do I need? I got the encased industrial beams dealt with, so I don't need that. Beam-based foundations are dealt with. I need to move the reinforced plate production. I hadn't really decided where yet. I was still on building that. And yeah, I do think at a distance now, looking at it, it's just not quite tall enough. It looks squished. I need to check if those 8-meter walls will work better. Just gonna fill it. Alright, so that's gonna slowly trickle those out. Just another thing, eventually I'll come back and collect. And I want to go check on the awesome sink and see what the rate is looking like. Glad I can still make that jump. I was worried if after I put the railing on that it would be harder for me to make it. Got 2. How many do I need? Five. At least for that one. I could try out one of these, but I just have a sneaking suspicion that it's not going to work. Okay, so I've got 2 in here right now, and I might have a couple from alien parts. I should be able to get 1. No, you can't. I can't just drop them right in. Whee! It goes so much faster. Yeah, that was enough. Okay. That puts me at 3. I just need 2 more then. Let's see what I can get away with making, or something in there that might be worth a decent amount. I imagine color cartridges aren't worth a thing. Quick wire is really one of the better ones to do. God, that's so slow. No, not doing that. We're trying to get away from that. That's what I'm putting into it. This will do it. This will do it quick. Well, I was hoping for quicker than this. But I guess it's okay. It should get us to 5. How many are left in it? Yeah, that should get us to 5. grab the rest. Maybe one more in there. And we got 6. So let's buy the conveyor wall. And let's just hope it works, I guess. Says I still need to spend one more. I guess I'll get one of these wall mounts. Okay. So now that I have that, let's go test if that is going to solve the issue I'm having with it. And hopefully by the time I'm done testing it, I will have the rest of the parts for the hypertube research. So, one idea that I'm kind of having, because... And I'm not going to delete these yet, but one idea that I'm kind of having to deal with the issue of the side not being large enough to properly paint, for some reason I care about this a lot, is that I have a 3-layer foundation and then use these maintenance access areas up and down on the top and bottom of them, leaving this middle section exposed. I think that could work. Right now, we're going to try it dismantling this, and we got to get down here to test it properly. Turn my flashlight on so people can actually see, so that I can actually see. And conveyor wall. We'll just start with a 1. No, I don't need a zoop full of them. So, can I build conveyor wall between these 2 points? Yes, just fine. Alright, so that works. That solves the use of maintenance tunnel right there. So let's see if I raise the distance with a tilted wall. I don't think it's gonna work. And if it does, that'd be fantastic. Don't have the highest to hope for it, though. Alright, let's try. No, too steep. That's disappointing. So then the only way to get around that is that I would have to make these sections too wide. Well, no, I'm not even sure that would work. Let's see. Let's get rid of those. Because if I add another wall, like that, or even like that, and we try running a belt between inside here. So is this one to the top layer is too steep, and that one is as well. Shoot. Alright, I guess that's just not gonna work. And you can't mount the conveyor wall mount to it, and you can't mount the conveyor bolts to it. Alright, I guess I'm just going with the original, a bit squashed look. Well, I had an idea. It could have helped unsquash it, but this build and design should still work. So then I can copy the door to above it on each of these. I'm not... Yes, squash can be very cute. Oops, I don't need that many. And these ones should be... Make them the 3. Ambitious. Ambitious 3. This seems to be getting a little bit easier to place these. So I guess the next question I should ask myself with this is this the right size, the right height? So I like how silly cramped it is, but realistically, I think that's only going to be for those sections. Because if these are 3 wide, and these are 1 wide, the passageways between them, you know what, if I increase that wall too much, it's going to stop being a hexagon, turn into an octagon. So maybe I want to do it a little different. What if I do it from here instead? Oh, no, that's not what I meant. There, that's where I meant. Stop it, just... Okay, so... No, but then that makes it hard to see on the edge. Oof. You know, I'm just gonna add... I need to build this edge I'm talking about so I can actually look at it. Is it actually going to look bad? Instead of just continually thinking what it might look like, I should just build it and see what it looks like. Okay, so this goes this way, through here. Now, I can add these doors. There. There. These will kind of help just to keep me on track of how many sections I've built in this foundation. And I'm starting to encroach a little bit over here, but I think that's okay. So I guess the problem I'm having is that at some point I need to define what the edge of the hive looks like. Because if I don't have a clearly defined edge, then I'm not sure how to end the side. I don't know what he's doing. You know, I think it will just look like adding a cap on it, like this. Grab a wall, and zoop it closed. Maybe I'll add a catwalk on the outside. I think that might look nice. But I guess I can use these little sides for running resources then around. Just add some conveyors for here as well. There and there. Oops. I guess I can keep that one there until I actually need to change it. I wonder if I can actually fit the miner in here. I can. That's cool. I just can't afford it. But it will fit. I'm also worried about if I try to add lights in here. Ow. Oops, I can get rid of those. Maybe. We'll see. Alright, there's that side. And I suppose then I would just cap it closed here as well, if this is going to be the inner edge, is defined by that higher level I have set up here. So this outer wall, then, is the section I would paint one color, and then that section would be the one I'd paint the other color. At least that's what I'm hoping for. Because this should be 3 tall. Yes, these are, I need to update these to be 3 tall. No. No, they're just 1. Then how do I deal with that? I think I'm getting... Oh, no. Not again. I think I did it wrong again. I think I did something wrong again. What did I do wrong this time? Alright, so if these are 3 in height, this one would need to be 3 in height as well. But then I can't do the little crawl space. Although I suppose if each layer is kind of treated like that. You know what, let's just try this. I'm going to assume then that those 3 layers were down and ignore it from here. No point. So I can just continue as I was. I do need to get rid of that one for a door. Door. And a couple more foundations. Or not foundations, conveyor wall. Okay, so if I finish this bit that I'm on, this is becoming a very complicated test. Is what I would put it as. This is a very complicated test. Alright. So if I do those, I do that one. Because I'm trying to mimic that side so that the outer edge would then be that height, I guess. Because otherwise it doesn't make sense. It wouldn't line up. So let's just add the third on. And then there should be this section here. And then another section. I'm hoping that the distance is small enough. It doesn't look too octagonal. I was going for a hexagon, but I might have to make do with what I can make. I still haven't fully decided how in the world I'm getting up between these levels, because this is going to be the new door. One of them. Alright, and then that one as well. I suppose I need some kind of foundation running along here. So let's just put one up. I'm gonna have to figure out, probably once I get catwalks, I'll redo this so that it's only taking up half the side. But for now, I'm just gonna put a ladder in on each side. Alright, so let's check on this. So if we walk out here, we can see how this edge might line up. I hope I can... Damn it. I'm disorienting myself. Let's get on top of the other factory there. If I run through this, it's gonna clip. I know it. I'm just not even gonna bother. I'm gonna do this instead. Alright. Let's see. Got it. And I'm just gonna make a copy of that. Ladder. I think it could work. I think this could work. And I'm actually just going to put a door on this outer side too, because I'll intend to run a catwalk on the outside of it. But I don't exactly have the stuff for one at the moment. Let's check if I can afford one. No, I can't. I'm so happy though that it's far enough to hurt me. I wanted... What was it I was looking for? Catwalk. Ugh, I need 5. And I want the one with stairs. Oh, I can check on those. Those might be done. I managed to distract myself with building that thing that I should have industrial beams. Now I'm just running in a circle. Hold on. Let's see. So like one thing I did in error with this edge that I produced is it's only 1 block wide. And it really needs to be the full width to be added into the hexagon. And also I'm realizing it's kind of a pain to get between the floors. How do I get between the floors? I guess what happens at the top layer? Well, it caps. Maybe hypertubes. Maybe something else. I feel like every time I think I've solved this problem, I screw it up more. Let's see. Because I need a way to, I guess, or do I? I don't really need a way to walk between the foundations. If I have the maintenance paths, those get me between the foundations. And then some sort of access panel or something would work. So, yeah, I think I'm just gonna go with this, then. I'm gonna take this idea and replicate it on the other side in the full size of it. So this ends up the floor. The bottom piece of that foundation. Whoops. Don't dig straight down. Oh, I didn't get it. No, wait. That's what I built these for. So this is the bottom. So let's zoop. One, two, three, four, 5, 6 wide. I hope I don't regret 6 wide, but that's what we're going with. And then I just hope I can live long enough to regret it. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of all that. I don't need it. Don't need it. Paint by numbers. Destroy by numbers. That'd be a fun thing. Destroy by numbers. Then this layer goes along that portion. Oops, not there. So that's 6 wide, and this is a really big maintenance bay, or maintenance, I guess, quote unquote, tunnel. It's gigantic. So let's line it up with the doors. I think that'll be the easiest thing to put down to help keep me oriented correctly. That door. Now. Yeah, because part of the initial design I was going for was... hold on, let me take a better look at this. Part of the initial design I was going for, I think... Oh, I can't remember what I was saying now. It's very dark. Okay, so I wanted the crisscrossing ramps. That's what it was. I wanted there to be a ramp section going down, ramp section going up. And so I suppose... No, I guess not. Come on. Alright, I think if I put a wall down first, it's easier to do. Let's see. Yes, it is easier to do if you put a wall down first. But it still won't let me build that one facing down. Just delete that. Come on, just... Sometimes it's just not really consistent. Do I need another wall? Yeah, that worked. No, that's wrong. Wrong way. Okay, yeah, there's my issue beginning to rear its... Okay, now I remember how to... So, if I'm building these sections going down, and these are meant to be connecting into the, I suppose, top from here. Let me just place it down so that I can explain how I'm seeing it. Because I need to figure out how to get this to be in correctly. Because I want it tilting down. Let's just do it that way. That'll get it. Okay. So that gives me a heading downwards. And that was going to be... Come on. The ramps heading down to a lower level. And these ramps heading up to a higher level. These ramps no longer go anywhere. These ramps may as well not even go anywhere. Because I don't believe there is a way for me to do this while still having a 3-layer tall section. I think I need to run this as wall the entire way across. I guess maybe I could leave it open? Open might work. Also help me with the lighting a bit. Yeah, open might work. I might just leave it open. Do a 3 gap that's open, and then the 3 gap that's the maintenance bit. Yeah, that could work. Okay, let's do that. I need my flashlight again. Alright, let's get some more walls up. Just so that we can have one that's properly sized, and I can see if this works. I hope it does. I've been sitting working on it long enough to try and get it right. Okay, so then that kicks out there, but it would head down, supposedly. Oh, actually, yes, because if I'm looking to keep these open, then the gap would exist here. No, wait, that's not the right one. Hold on, I'll be right... Alright, and I'm back. So, yeah, this design is not going well. It really isn't. I think part of it is that I don't really have the architectural stuff to do it correctly. I suppose I need to chop off this piece, because this one's not long enough. So I don't need this. That means I can get rid of this. Because I think I'm just going to use that other one as an edge. Down there, in the left. Oops, I don't need to take those ones. Stop it. Okay, that should work. Oops. A little bit of a drop, not too bad. And here might just end up a spot where I put in a small stairs to get up. I don't have stairs at the moment, but I'll put up a ramp. Oh, god damn it, that's right, it won't let me. It's like, no, you can't do that. Yeah, whatever. Come on, just... oh. In. I think I can build it off of this easier. Yeah, there we go. That's better. Alright, so then this piece, this one wide, will end up being the edge of the hive. So I don't need this either. And this can probably just stay that color for now. It'll be this section. It's heading up, I suppose. Yeah, because I think I didn't need to open this up. That's not the one I intended to open up, because it's supposed to be up there that's open. And I'm just confusing myself. But then again, because like if I was instead to do it like this, where I've instead got it coming out of the one, then I can't, well, I think with the cap on the end it might be enough. I'm gonna rebuild this again. Oh, why did I put so much of it? I shouldn't have deleted that layer, but oh well. Okay, there's that. Keep thinking I'm gonna do it one way, and then I just change it, make the base wider. I mean, like this section, instead of 6 wide, do it a different width. Might work. Let's try this way right now. And see how this comes together, because it's going to change how it looks a little bit. But I'm hoping not enough to bother me. So we're going 3, centered. And then foundation. And you just had to step through. Hope that it was actually there. And so then I want this part to be the... Oh, this one doesn't have that yet. I guess. This is kind of what I mean by... I'm confusing myself. Okay. And I guess it's a little confusing also just because I don't have anything to cover these edges up. So that puts that cap there, and then I suppose I'd use this part to head in the other direction? I think. Yes, so that then when I look in from the edge, they should line up and it will just look like a hexagon. I think this will work. Maybe. We're gonna see. Alright, 3 of those. Whoops. Whoa. There. Not sure what happened right there. It also seems to be building a lot easier with these 1 meter foundations now. Okay. So that should be the next floor. I think. Did I do that right? Yes. There just needs to be ones here as well. I'm gonna have to get up here to actually do it right. Okay. Alright, good. That one's connected now. This part's gonna be an edge. How is this? This one would be going down. I don't need to put another one right now. Is it happening because I'm standing on the... Nope, that wasn't it. I am having an easier time building it from standing on top of the foundation though, for some reason. Good enough. Okay. I think that's what I'm going for in the end. And then this will be the repeating pattern that I do over and over again, and at some point I just need to pick what I'm doing and start doing it. So I'm going to build a 2-level wide of it so I can get an idea of what it'll look like, and then we're going ahead with it. I think it'll look fine. I don't think it'll look perfect, but I think it'll look fine. I think I built that one too far. I did. Alright, so then I can place these ones running up as well. Three. Length of 3, length of 3. Okay, so this doesn't have that second layer yet, so time to add that. And then fill it in with wall. That is the full length, isn't it? I am gonna get lost inside this thing. I think I need to research signs sooner rather than later. Because oh boy, am I gonna get lost. A lot. I'm also not even sure if I can really fit anything into a 1-block gap. I've never tried. Like, I'm not sure if the conveyor hole and the vertical conveyor belts work okay in such a small space. Because that's my intent, is that I would use those. Oh, it's getting there. Oh, this is tall. I can see my old house from here. Sounds like these I wish I had jetpack. Times like these that I wish I could fly. So, part of what I was thinking was that these inner slanted walls, tilted walls, I would paint the yellow color, and then the outside portion, these pieces, I would paint the brown color. And I think also to some degree that it'll have kind of the properties like camouflage does, where the darks help recess the object and the lights help pull forward the object in terms of how light interacts with it. Whoops. That isn't what I meant to do. So I still need to put this portion on in order to get around at all. Oh, that's right, I can just do it this way, if I already have one placed down. That one goes to nowhere. Dirt. Is that 6? Is that section going up? This is gonna be a real good sized building. I guess that's what I was going for. Yeah, that'll work fine. Whoa. Oh, yes, yes, it does. Maybe I'll leave a gap open in them so that I can move in between easier. But I feel like, no, I think closing them off and using proper labeling will be better in the long run. That's that section of wall. So let's add the other side of this one. Come on. And then this foundation. Oops. Oops, oops, oops. I did that wrong. I did it wrong. Did it wrong. Don't dig straight down. I forgot to add one more to this because it's only 5 right now. Now we can do it right. Okay. More. And then this level needs to be heading up. And I can connect it here. Oh no. Not a concrete. I feel like this is going to get very tall very fast. But right now I need concrete. Oh, crap. They are all over the place. Alright, more concrete, and I probably need more plates. Is there anything else I might need? I think those are the only real 2 I'm using right now. Not a big need for the others. I was gonna go check on those encased industrial beams, but I'm enamored with this building and still working on it. So let's see if I can finish this floor above so I can have one complete section at least. Oh, that's going to here. And then this is going to be 5 long. Good. And this one will go that way. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So that's that layer of it done. I think that's the top of that. Okay, so if I want to finish those, I need to go in this way. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out a better way of movement between these. Oops, that's not right. I did it the wrong direction. Nope, that's not. Okay. Add 2 of those, and then the bottom floor of this. Alright, that's going to be the other foundation next to it. Oh, lizard doggo. Over in the maintenance shaft. Maintenance tunnels. Maintenance tunnels. Is that? Hey, is that one too many? Yeah, it's one too many, but it's fine. So that one's connected with that one. So let's go ahead and make this portion. 3? Yes, 3. Okay, and then this section should be heading up. That gets to the above maintenance level. You know, this still only ended up 4 tall, I think. Because, no, it's 5 tall, because these 2 share 1 instead of being 3 each. Come on, can I not target you? Where are you? Okay, let's get back up here. And take a look. So this is the roof of that previous level I finished, I think. Let's finish filling this in. So that I can have a proper floor to work with. Okay, so that one's going down, so... Okay, I kind of just need to remember that they're all parallel to each other. Like these ones in this layer are all parallel. These ones in this layer are all parallel. Oh, one too many. This one might work for some kind of access. That'd be cool. Alright, and then I can put a door on the outside of it. Right there. And maybe a small foundation off of it, just so that it's not watch your step. Good enough. Oh, this is a mess. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. There's a fourth there. I haven't done this one. So this one's heading down as well. I don't think this one's going to reach as well. No, I don't think I'm going to walk out a door from this one. Nope. Oh, wow. Okay, let's put in some lights so we can see what I'm doing. And I think two rows. Or columns, whatever you want to say. And I suppose I'm going to place them in the center of these. Yeah, centered off of these, so that when you come out the door. And I can kind of use the beam, the light beam, to see where it's going to go. And then skip one, it should be this one. Right there. This one should be right here. This one should be right here. Now I'm hoping those aren't too far apart from each other, but I don't know yet. I really don't have a lot of foundation left. I mean, a lot of iron plates left. Can I get over here? I don't think it's going to be enough. I can only do 6 more. That may be too dangerous of a jump. But when has that stopped me before? Put away coffee, don't want to spill that. Okay. Got it. What are we at on these? Plenty. I don't need all of that stuff. I do need all of that stuff. And I would much rather have that stuff. I have enough pipes to finish this research. Hypertubes might be a good way to get around. I haven't really decided yet. I have never really actually used them for anything because, as I've said before, I typically built in a compound fashion where I would build multiple buildings and everything ran between input-outputs of those buildings, instead of treating it more like a series of rooms, or as I am now, internet series of tubes. And it's gonna change how I do things, for certain. Wait a minute, what was I doing? Hypertubes. Send it.
Milestone reached. Fixit Incorporated has processed and incorporated frequent Pioneer requests for pipe-based personal transport. Introducing Hypertubes. Safe, aesthetic, adaptable, fun. Enjoy a view of your hard work as you soar through incredibly tight turns. Build them today.
They just don't sound safe. They're not safe.
Fixit Incorporated is not responsible for any harm
They're
caused
just
by
not safe at all.
irresponsible use of this product.
The craziest thing to me about anything like a vacuum is, like, if you yourself were to fall into a vacuum tube, that's a vacuum. You don't want to be in a vacuum. It's not good. The blueprints I should be able to get away with pretty easily. Let me go ahead and take a look at the Phase 2 space elevator stuff I need to do. Because I think I'll start... Some of my first buildings I'll put into the new Hive building will be the stuff for the space elevator. Because it's kind of pointing in that direction anyway. I can't even see it through that building. Why did I look that way? No, I thought maybe I could see it on the edge. No, you can't. And I don't have any more alien protein. So right now I just need to go grab iron plates so I can continue building what I was already building. Just give me them all. And I can go hook up those lights. That'll be another good thing. Actually, I'm going to add a ramp here, because I'm getting sick of not being able to get up there easily. That's a long ramp. It's probably the closest ramp to a wheelchair accessible. There. And a beautiful shade of concrete. Safety first. What do I have here extra to toss in? I would like to get the computer screen so I can light up that maintenance area a lot easier. I'm just going to toss all of those in. I had some right there. Oh, not all of them. I need a little bit so I can make sure I have enough for the blueprint. Label sign? Do I think that'll be enough? These signs might be a better fit, because I could kind of treat them like little lights, little square lights I can put on the walls. I suppose I could do those little edge bits in glass window. No, I wouldn't really get very far anyway. I could do it for aesthetic reasons, so that I could look out from it. That might be an option. I have 3 coupons waiting. If I want the display signs, I need 5. I'm just gonna get the label signs. Don't need so much of that stuff. Let's see, they cost 50 each on the ceiling lights, so I can do 10 lights per stack. And I just put in 6 or 8, I think. Since I'm doing 2 to each floor, that should be fine. So add that, and I'd really like the light control panel since I'm adding more lighting, and I'd like to have some proper control over it. Am I going to be able to get enough from this? I think I might be able to get enough from this. Maybe. Alright, one more. Yep. So we're going with the label sign and the light controls. Now let's go check out how these look. And we're still waiting for the pod to return. Yeah, because, like, one thing I could do is just to, because this is the edge of it, let's do these centers. Yeah, I'll do the whole side. I'm going to do them as glass wall. What kind? Paneled? I mean, the paneling's cute, but I'm not sure that's what I want to go with. Step back a little bit, take a look. I think it might distract too much. Reinforced. Yeah, the reinforced kind of works. Gives kind of a sci-fi feel. Really good. I love this new lighting. It's so good. Now let's try placing a sign in here and see how it looks. I've got these little square signs, and these would be fun for like little exits. Exit door here. Put that there, and we're going to configure it. Now, from what I saw from some other people, what they were doing was they set the emission strength to a maximum. So I'm going to set that to white, and with no image, with an emission strength of 3. And it says nothing, so. That is so cool. Should be able to go copy, paste. I love them. It's so good. I love it. That is so cool. It feels like just a little bit of light. Let's try some of these long strips and see how they look. Because I can do the same to them. If I'm copy paste, shenanigans. Yeah, I'm doing shenanigans alright. Oh, it won't let me. I gotta do this one separate. And none. Mission strength max. Whoops, that is not right. I wanted this one to be that way. nice. That is cool. I will admit I'm not sure how well my computer is liking it, but I sure like it. And I'm hoping that everybody else can see it as well. Can I hang these upside down? No, it'd only let you hang them like this. Is there any way to... just let you drop it. So what I might do is something like this, is I can take these, say the 2-meter signs. It's a bit big. Let's try making a little exit sign for us, so that I have it to use. And we're gonna make it, let's see, what's the standard color on an exit sign? It's like green. Some of them are white with red, some of them are green with white. Let's see, what do I got for options here? We've got some of these symbols that we can use. None of those really feel like exit. I guess this kind of is if I was to match it with something. Isn't that how one of the exit images looks kind of like? Let me see if I can show you what I mean. Oh, that's right. I need to change the layout. Man, they only let you have that many. Okay, I guess I gotta figure something else. The bigger ones would have it a lot easier. Nah, none of these really say what I'm looking for. It'll end up having to be a bigger sign, I think. Or me placing one like, well, it was just fitting in a way that felt like it would work. Oh. Oh! I can stack them. I didn't even realize. That's useful. So then this one... Okay, this gives me a little bit more to play with. I can set that to point to the right. And I want to change that to an image of... I think the Pioneer. Change this to exit. And what colors do I want to make it? I could go with the... Well, that's going to be the color of the icons. I'm going to try doing it this one. It might be a little too bright. I think that's a little too bright. Let's set the emission off, or down to 1. Is that still a bit too bright? I suppose one way to control that brightness would be I'd just turn down this value. Oops, and I want to... Let's try it with emission off. It just looks like a matte sign. I think that's probably fine, but I think I'm actually going to go with the larger light beams. I kind of like those ones better. This is probably not really advised to do. It seems to be pretty intense on my graphics card. But I've seen other players do it, and I wanted to see how well it works. Because, oops, I didn't even notice that it still says the words in it. I don't want it to do that. And you can change the color of these to change how it lights. So like if I set it to a good green light, then it actually gives off the color green. And I can use that then as a method of getting around. So one thing that I could do is if I copy this and I were to build them on the wall, say like this. What I could do then is to set them to be opposite colors of each other, or these types of colors to each other. Hold on and I'll give you an idea what I'm talking about. So this one being bright green, and then making this one, say, bright red. And we'll max out that brightness. So then, at a distance as I'm walking through the facility, I can see which direction I'm traveling in by red lights running one way, green lights running the other way. If I wanted to add 2 others to help me with cardinal directions, I could. Because while I'm inside of here, yes, I could use the compass, but I love having a quick visual in the environment way of finding out where I am. And I think this works pretty well. I may just keep those there for now, as an experiment. Now, where am I going? I wanted to go back up here. And I was going... space elevator parts. I wanted to get some stuff laid down for that. So let's see, that's smart plating, which I think is just an assembler. Yes. So assembler, assembler, and assembler. Okay, they all 3 take the assembler. Just going to expand this out a bit longer. Alright. Add these couple. So now I got a nice, long factory floor to work with. I can start being a bit more on point about how I design this. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up the 3 assemblers on the end here. Just to start with. I'm going to set them to smart plating, framework, wiring. Okay, that needs rotors and reinforced plates. It needs modular frames and steel beams. That needs stators and cables. So what I should probably start doing next is moving my smelting system up to here, so that it's more easily accessible. I think I'm actually just going to expand this over that way. Then I can line up a bunch of smelters in here. And everything that was sticking above? I think so. Alright. That clears that up. This is going to be, I guess, a smeltery tube. I guess is kind of how I might think about it. Actually, I might not cap that there. That'll end up extended out, I think, instead. Because then I can move... So I can use this tube as a smeltery for iron, maybe. Use this hex tube, what it'll eventually be for the space elevator products. Alright, let's head back. And I want to check... Oh. I forgot there was something I was going to do. I was going to turn on the lights. So we can at least see what it looks like up here. Lights. Lights. There they are. So, organization, light control panel. I don't have AI limiters. Can I build those yet? I just need a couple. No, I can't build them yet. Alright, I guess I don't get that right now. Oh, that's right, I was just gonna hook them off the end of this. That's all I was gonna do. Oh, I only have one down at the moment. Lights. Only two. Well, if I can give it a second, it might update. Or did I not hook the other ones in? So it should be these four. I guess I didn't hook them in. There we go. That'll work. That's enough space. Alright. So I think that's everything for tonight from me for Satisfactory. I just want to thank everyone who was here to join me to see me build and rebuild and screw up and then rebuild this thing that I have built. Subscribe if you want to see more of me rebuilding things because I screwed it up. Hope everybody has a good night and goodbye. And don't forget to save.